God is to be feared. God is to be feared. God is to be feared because He is the Creator. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. God is to be feared as the Creator and Lord of the cosmos. God made two great lights, the sun to rule the day and the moon to rule the night. He also made the stars. He created the galaxies to light our night. Job says that God made the bear, Orion, and the Pleiades. The prophet Amos says it, "He who made the Pleiades and Orion and turns deep darkness into morning and darkens the day into night, the Lord is His name." The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. King Solomon said, "The fear of the Lord is a fountain of life." He also said, "Better is a little with the fear of the Lord than great treasures with trouble." Isaiah says the fear of the Lord is his treasure. God is to be feared because He is great in power. His eternal power and Godhead are clearly seen in general revelation. Men must fear God, for they will be without excuse on Judgment Day. If they claim they did not know that God was, they knew, and they suppressed this clear knowledge. The fear of God accompanies the joy of the saints. What joy there is in fearing God! The fear of the Lord is necessary for right worship. But as for me, I will come into your house in the multitude of your mercy. In fear of you, I will worship toward your holy temple. God is to be feared, for He is supreme over war and peace. God sends judgment upon the wicked because they are destitute of the fear of God. The psalmist says, "There is no fear of God before their eyes." The Apostle Paul tells us that the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth in unrighteousness. God causes wars to cease to the ends of the earth. Wars and rumors of wars are signs of the time. At the Battle of Armageddon, God will put an end to all war. In His righteous anger, Once more, God will shake the heavens and the earth. God is to be feared because he is supreme over the geology of the earth. He is supreme over earthquakes. Job says that earthquakes are evidence of God's power. He shakes the earth out of its place and its pillars tremble. The psalmist says, "Bow down your heavens, O Lord, and come down. Touch the mountains, and they shall smoke." God will scorch wicked men with fire in the last days. Although wicked men will be scorched, they will not repent or give God glory. God causes the sun to rise. God makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good. Animals do not just get food. God feeds them. Who provides the ravens its prey when its young ones cry to God for help. The psalmist says he gives to the beasts its food and to the young ravens that cry. He gives food to all flesh. Do you not fear me? Declares the Lord. Do you not tremble before me? I place the sand as the boundary for the sea, a perpetual barrier that it cannot pass. Though the waves toss, they cannot prevail. Be wise, you rulers of the earth, and serve the Lord with godly fear. With reverent joy confess the Son, while yet in mercy he is near. The kings of the earth are warned, kiss the Son, lest he be angry and you perish in the way. When his wrath is kindled but a little, blessed are all those who put their trust in him. God is supreme over the decisions of human rulers. Let all the earth fear the Lord. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. For he spoke, and it came to be. He commanded, and it stood firm. The Lord brings the counsel of the nations to nothing. He frustrates the plans of the people. The counsel of the Lord stands forever, the plans of his heart to all generations. The fear of the Lord is hatred of evil. God will judge the nations in righteousness. Shall not the judge of all the earth do what is right? Who will not fear you, O King of the nations? For this is your due. God is jealous, and the Lord avenges. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries. The prophet Nahum says that the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. Who can stand before his indignation? And who can endure the fierceness of his anger? On Judgment Day, God will vindicate his people. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knows those who trust in him. Do you not fear me? Declares the Lord.